What's up, everybody? It's Gavin with Trail Armor. Today we have a Can-Am Maverick R. We're going to be putting one of our skid plates on. The first thing you're going to do with this is remove the factory skid plate. This is a 2026 model. These skids only work with the 2026 model. The previous models all had rivets that held the skid plate on. These were just nut certs. So let's get into some stuff that you're going to need for this. First, you will need a 10mm nut driver. You will need a 3/16 drill bit. You need a mallet, as well as a center punch. So let's get into it. First, you want to find your panel C. You also might want to grab a chair, just so you're not having to hold it real awkward like. Grab two 30mm M6 bolts, as well as 2 ball washers. So, get the panel up. You start with this one or this one. I tend to prefer to start with this one. Hold your panel up. Just thread this bolt enough so that it holds. Grab you another bolt. And then I'm going to go to this bottom slot right here. Thread that on. And you can tighten these up loosely, just enough to where it holds it, keeps it from moving all over the place. Because we'll go back, it's kind of loose, we'll go back and tighten that up in a minute. So after we put those two 30mm bolts in, I'm going to locate our B panel, as well as 2 more 30mm bolts, M6 with 2 ball washers. So this one, we're going to go right here on this hole. And what we're doing is going through and using all our factory holes first, because they're already threaded. And we're going to put one on here at the bottom of the middle. Once those are on, we're going to snug our panel up. Next, we want to grab our A panel along with 2 more M6 30mm bolts. This one will sit right here. I'm going to start this. Go ahead and tighten that one up so it'll hold it. Get our other 30mm bolt. All right, now that we have all 3 of our middle panels on, we're gonna work with our sliders now. So So attached to your sliders are going to be your slider brackets. They will be a driver's side as well as a passenger side. With these, you're going to need 3 quarter 20 flip nuts, as well as 3 serrated flange 1-inch bolts, as well as 3 ball washers. It's very important that your slider bracket faces this way. Your clip nuts are attached this way because it's going to be sitting roughly like that on your buggy. We're going to grab our D panel, which is our driver's side slider. I like to get it like this. Grab our serrated flange bolts. And you can just go ahead and attach your slider bracket to your slider panel. And you can tighten these up loosely. So now that we have it just like that, we're going to come up here. Make sure these are not too tight. I have to loosen this middle up, because this slider bracket is going to sit directly behind these panels. Just like so. So once our slider panel is up there like that, I'm going to come into this middle part with our 30mm bolt. Get that one in there snug. Come to this back side. And this front hole. Snug those up. So next what we're going to do, now that all our panels are on our machine, we're going to come through and loosen and tighten all these up enough so that our panels sit flush with one another before we go through and tighten everything. So you can start, I guess just start in the middle. Tighten this one down. And look at our back panel. That one seems to be sitting flush. Tighten these down. Our slider looks to be sitting flush. We'll go ahead and tighten these down. Our passenger slider looks good. And our A panel looks good. So now that everything is tightened up, we're going to start in the very back of our machine with 2 M6 20 bolts, as well as 2 bowl washers. Bring this with me. And these go on the very back of our machine. And the rest of our factory holes are going to be 30mm bolts. So that is all of our 30mm bolts in our C panel. Now we'll move to our B panel. We're gonna have 2 in the front right here. So we have 2 more holes on our B panel, but these are where our slider bracket is. These are our 1/4 clip nuts. For that, we're gonna need our 1-inch serrated flange bolts. So we're gonna put that on the top. As well as the bottom. And that is all of our factory holes in our B panel. So we're gonna move to our A panel. We're gonna have 1 more up here. And 1 more right there. Just like that. That is all of our factory holes. We're gonna move up here to the front of our A panel. So up here in the front, leaving the factory, these have rivets. You're gonna grab your drill bit. You can do this before or after you install this panel. But if you installed it before, you can just go through right there in the middle and just drill straight through them, all 4 of those. So after you've dealt with these rivets in the front, we're gonna start with our tech screws. So I'm gonna show you 2 different ways that you can install these tech screws. The first way is just sending it. Get it? Hold it. Probably ditch the chair for this. Make sure it don't walk. Just hold it steady. That's way number 1. Way number 2, grab a center punch. Come up to your hole, find the middle of your bowl washer hole. Come up. And just make yourself a little imprint. Or just grab your drill bit. And just go straight into your frame. So now that we have our hole drilled, we grab our tech screw. And just like that. So the remainder of the holes from your A panel right here back are all going to be tech screws. These have all been drilled out in advance. So we're going to go through and tighten all those down now. All right, so now that we have all of our tech screws done from that back, we're going to come up here to our A panel. We're going to do something a little different. Grab your drill bit, and just like drilling through these and drilling into the frame back there, we're going to come up here. And once these are tight in your A panel, this is how your A panel is going to sit. So you can come through your center punch you some indentions right there. Grab your drill bit and just drill 4 holes into these bowl washers. These are going to be where your 3/4 inch thread cutting bolts will go. You're going to need 4 of those as well as 4 bowl washers. Just tighten those up all the way. And there will be 1 1.25 inch tech screw right here in this. So now move to the very front. I don't have enough tech screws. Yeah, I do. So now we'll move to the very front. We're going to be using our 1/4 inch, 1.25 inch tech screws. We need 4 of those as well as 4 ball washers. And just pop those in where the rivets came out. So once you have all your fasteners installed, all your bolts installed, you start at the rear, the front, go through and tighten everything down firmly so that nothing moves and everything is secure. You'll notice we have our trailing arm guards installed in this trailing arm, as well as our A-arm guards. These are available on our website. And just like that, that is a full skid plate install on a 2026 Can-Am Maverick R. Hope y'all enjoyed. Thank y'all for watching. If you have any questions, any concerns, call us, email us.